Big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
2 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 43.
First down, it is Williams. Big opening up the middle. And he will score. Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here and catch the end zone for the first time today. I don't mind the play call. There's something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all...
He gets free. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, Perry's 26.
On first and 10, Prescott. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Hey, middle. Hey, what?
On first and 10, Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. So there's right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second down.
Now it's Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Again, it's Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Dave Bauer. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Here we go.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At the 14-yard line.
Here we go, wide in. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. 26.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Here's first and 10.
41-yard 47. 26.
Now Prescott. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
Was their defensive game.
Yeah! Here we go, wide in. 26.
Here's Dak to throw. This one not quite on target. Too much after the ball's incomplete. So after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Here we go, 26.
To the air again. Prescott gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be stopped short of the first down. That will necessitate a call to the punt team.
4-yard gain.
Fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Yeah, 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Ravens. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go here in Baltimore. We'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. offense struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of shotgun. Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Here we go. Liking 18.
From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Hey.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Raven 1st down. Jackson looking to throw. Short, complete to Likely. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
On the zone read, it's a give to Ali. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Rasheen Ali all around Baltimore. And now after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short. And this remains a 6-0 game.
6-0.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Off the play fake, it's Rick. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Richardson sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
The 2nd down throw for Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Inside the 30. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg will find him in the end zone. A touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
And across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
No, we change it.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And then downfield, it's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
Off the play fake. Jackson. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
No, we...
First and 10.
Throwing Jackson. And this is too far out in front. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll bring up second down. Now Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of
Give him 27. And it's first and goal. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Go ahead. 13.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Here looks Hopkins went again. This is also complete. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jackson up top again. And he will kick this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that there's no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself. It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
On the check. Ready. Cooker 19. 18. Tied in.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man. His tight end, Tyler Warren. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The kickoff team is out in the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
And change it. Hey, no. You at.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. It's a big one for the Ravens. 59 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Go. Alrighty. What? Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
A run with Ali. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
So maybe a free play as he'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early.
DC, ready? Hey, Ozzy. Alrighty.
Jackson now on second down. Right side going to be taken in by Walter. Waiting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. They're trying to run this one in. Trying to find a three-snap mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Leads to second and goal.
180.
Second down. Jackson. Called in at the 2.
These are the worst. I've had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to play any CD can with a push. Too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
You at X. 180. 13. Middle. Yeah. Sit up.
Here's Jackson. And this is the decision to go. Pays off. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Richardson out quickly to Pittman. Down the right sideline. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 38 yards.
First down, Indianapolis.
Cougar 19.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. From the gun, Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And the defense can't rough it. Stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Here we go. 69.
At the 22.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His second touchdown of this first half. And And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. It covers 63 yards. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Carry now for Ali. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. He'll go with him again. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Jackson now. In the back of the end zone. He's got it. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, we spend so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Ravens 28, Colts 19.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, they go with Ali. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 46, here's second down and 9. Now, Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Now it's Jackson. That's taken in. It's Rashid Ali. And he is out of bounds. Marking at the 25. Gain there of 21. First down, Baltimore.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with, how well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
We change it.
From the gun, Jackson. He dives and what a catch for the first down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
We change it.
To throw is Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll give up 4 to this one. Right after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Hey.
Now Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th and goal.
For the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. 26-yard line.
Pat the 60.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 35. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Pick up there of 19 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Hot 70.
First down.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 38 down, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Throwing is Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The score, Ravens 31, Colts 26.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Give up the middle for Midler. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down and 8. They'll drop to throw. Oh, can you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Tavarius Ward. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Get it!
At the Ravens 13-yard line.
They'll go with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Go! Cougar 19, Cowboy 80. Let's go!
From the gun on 3rd down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Johnson now on the return. Doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's
case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Up to the races, middle of the field. The 40. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to...
Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! Live ball picked up inside the 25.
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 44. Too quickly here.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down. This is caught inside the 15. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens find an answer with their opening drive. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Thirteen. No, we changed it. Right shot.
The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll try the extra point one more time. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Steelers 6. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that new lead they have might not be safe, partner, because they're going to have to defend from the 40-yard line after the kick goes out of bounds. Trying an inside give to Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Now Rodgers. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Loss of 5 yards. And it's third down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You
was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Hey, 88, 88, 88. Get 300. Get 300. Get Mike. Hey, flex.
Here we go. Fourth down with Rogers. Completed over the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yaps. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
30. Yeah, Liz.
First down. Here's Rogers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
Only a yard on that pickup, and it's going to be third goal at the 9.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Now, that's when he chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Boswell able to knock it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Now, a helpful penalty. The offense tries to cash it in. Fourth and goal.
319.
Play fake. Here's Rogers. And he is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 5-point first quarter lead. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell on to send this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
And the Baltimore first down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, report.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Steelers have played to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
2. Here's Jackson. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
At the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Hey. No, we changed it. Shut up.
They go play fake with Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch
8
first.
yards to go.
Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Shut up.
Jackson now on third. It's intercepted in the end zone. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
158.
Right begins with a run by Johnson. He's out in the clear. He's at midfield. 30 into the red zone. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run. You know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. Timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. From the gun, Jackson. Caught by Powell. And he'll work this one out to the 28. Stopped by the perennial All-Pro and Defensive Player of the Year contender. It's T.J. Watt.
Brings up third and 6.
Shut up. Hey, come on. You are X. Ready? Shut up.
He'll air it out on third. Builds up this one out to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. Only a minute and 57 seconds left between us and halftime at this point. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
No, we changed it. Yo. What is it? We changed it. Shut up. What is it? Shut up.
Lamar throwing again. Still going inside the 35. zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And he reaches the end zone. That conversion cuts the lead down to 5. Man, Brock saw his versatility in back-to-back plays, switching things up. This time he runs it in himself to add 2 to that touchdown strike.
It is so deflating to a defense, so tough to defend a quarterback that first beats you with his arms, and then he puts those 2, as he said, on with his legs. This dude is a true dual-threat difference maker.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's in over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Looking quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He catches it, not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. The Steelers calling their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. This is Metcalf looking out right side. The tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's shut down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Play action here with Rodgers. Finds him on the crossing route. This play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Working quickly here. Play action. Here's Rodgers. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it near the 10. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
6 yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal.
3-18.
Johnson is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
You know, it really does, Kate, when you see that point blocked, It just deflates. You feel it, the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Change it. Hey! Hey, report!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Trying for the deep ball. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Team saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
180! That's it!
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
180! No, 180! That's it!
Lamar back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Steelers have the football just a tick beyond midfield at the 49.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. You got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Here's from the gun. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that takes them to 3rd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. Back to the Ravens, LeJohntay Wester. He gets this one away and really connected. This one is sky high. And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. Now Boswell on to send this away. Ali to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, no, they get it yet again. And the Steelers get the football back at the 19-yard line. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half, because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Rodgers to throw. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. Third down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Gets him on the in route. Looks good initially, but he is short on that first down run. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Here's a give inside to Gainwell. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Go ahead. 180! You change it. Yeah.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. He's on the quick hit. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
13.
Lamar now from the gun. Into the hands of Walker. And they get this down to the 28. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore.
On first down, Jackson. Gets his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And again, it's Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offensive line fast.
And the Baltimore first down.
First down throw for Jackson. Brought in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Jackson's going to throw again. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Go ahead. Ready! Ready, shot!
Jackson yet again. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here's Gainwell. And it doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Hey, 158! Teammate!
Rogers going to throw on first. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
And this is our last play of the quarter. It's Johnson on second down. He's got room to roll. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory.
58! Got
On the ground again with Johnson. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. To throw, Rogers. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete, so second down produces nothing. To the hole they go for third down.
This quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Blue 58, go right! Box it, box it, box it, box it! Blue 58.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Ali to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
You change it. What? Middle. Sit up. Finish up. Shut up! 180! 180 shot! 180! 180 shot!
First down, here's Lamar. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 38.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play.
13.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Caught by Flower. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
38-yard line.
Come on! 180! 180! 180 shot! 180!
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for completion, but that's one of those situations. If we're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
180 shot! 180! 180! 180 shot! Go ahead.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This is completed downfield to Likely. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he drives this forward to the 6. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trail by 8.
Second and 1 at the 6-yard line.
Oh my God.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, Alpha, sit up! Sit up!
Lamar throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Sit up! 180! Sit up! 180! 180 shot! Sit up!
Left side gets it up quick, and it's cut. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
180! 180 shot! Sit up!
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut it to just 2 late in the game. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
180! 180 shot!
Here he is to throw. And that catch gets them to 2. We're all tied up here in the 4th. Whew, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie, for now at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the two-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime. Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
Run here with Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Real quick, ready? You.
They'll try and punch it in. And he manages 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A gain of 3 yards.
Hey, report.
It's now
Report.
3rd and goal.
Go right here.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
You at 180! That's hot! Shot!
Looking to throw it. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Gainwell. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. He could not afford to lose yards there.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
They'll run. It's Gainwell. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Setting up to pass. Next to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Now Gainwell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially no timeouts for it. It's 1st down.
Back north. Inside.
Back to throw. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Johnson up the middle. Is it just before he can pick up that first? So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Goes to the hurry-up here.